Across Britain, a lot of towns and villages have all sorts of strange old traditions for bonfire night on November the 5th. Most of those traditions involve fire, pyrotechnics, and a significant chance of personal injury to anyone taking part. And I've never shown any of those traditions on this channel before for a few reasons. First, most of them have already been well documented. Second, a lot of the towns would actually prefer to keep their traditions quiet because they already deal with too many tourists. Like a lot of things, mass media and easy travel have started to ruin what might be centuries-old practices in the towns. And third, well, I've never actually been invited to take part before. This is Bridgwater in southwestern England, and today I'll be holding a terrifying amount of pyrotechnics directly above my head in a big parade with a couple of hundred other people. This isn't going to be a normal video because honestly I'm not really sure what happens next. I have no script beyond this point. They just said, do you want to be in the squibbing display? And I said yes.
This is a Bridgwater squib. It's a category 4 firework, so it should only be used in displays. People obviously have had the health and safety training like everybody that does it in the street tonight. It's not available to the general public, and this specific one is made only for Bridgwater Carnival. In here is about a pound of gunpowder.
Okay.
And various metallic elements. So you've got iron, titanium,
all stuff that's going to spark.
Phosphorus and lots of phosphorus metals. So exactly right. So you get the heat burning from the gunpowder initially, which heats up the metal, and that comes out and then gives you the golds, the silvers, as the heated elements come out the top.
So I'm going to be holding a large chunk of flaming gunpowder and metal dust above my head.
2 feet above your head.
Okay.
Along with the 250 other people.
All right.
This is the kosh.
This is the kosh, right.
As you can see, it's a glorified broom handle in a way.
Yep.
It's obviously changed over the years. You can see various different shaped ones through the back there, but this one is quite old. This one is probably 60, 70 years old, that one. So,
blimey, really?
Yeah. My dad had it from the club he was well involved with, and a lot of these get handed on from generation to generation.
Wow,
so.
Okay. So 60-year-old kosh,
and
it's having, some explosives tied to it. Let's do it.
So if you can hold it like that. They were roped on for generations, but rope tends to stretch. Years ago, they used to have a bang in, it's the fire at the end, which we can't have an aerial anymore. We're not allowed to fire things up into the air.
Okay, so we are on a high street. Well, that doesn't seem unreasonable.
It's like any of these traditional regional things that it wouldn't be allowed if you were asked anywhere else in the world to do it now. In England in particular, they would not allow it.
How do you keep it safe then? Because obviously there's a lot of gunpowder going on, there's going to be crowds around in the street.
Firstly, you'll be fully kitted out in PPE, so you'll have all your full protection on. When we leave here and we line you up, you'll be carrying this out with your gloved hand over the fuse. So it's like it's held like that over your shoulder. Okay. This is a bag of lighting wads. It's soaked in fluid, lighter fluid.
Lighter fluid, okay.
We place those down the middle of the street.
Yep.
And once I'm happy that they're all in place, I sound a horn. The lighters from each club will light these wads. So you'll see a sea of fire going down through the centre of the road. Then you just pull off the safety cover.
Yep.
And again, once those wads are lit down to the road and you hear the second horn.
First horn, safety cover off.
Yeah, all you do is dip your fuse straight into the lighting fluid. It'll fire straight away.
Yep.
And then vertical up above your head at arm's length.
Right.
It sounds very simple, but it will seem a lot.
It doesn't sound that simple. That's a lot of gunpowder very near my head.
That is very true, but you'll be fine. You'll enjoy it, honestly. But it will seem longer than a minute. Squibbing today, it's historic. It's been part of the tradition of Bridgwater going back to the 1600s onwards, 430 years-ish now. There's been a squibbing in one form or another. It's all to do with the 1605 gunpowder plot and the failure of Guy Fawkes. People had a bonfire, they throw the effigy on it, and they used to have fireworks around the pubs, and that's how it started.
We're on the move.
Back then they would make their own fireworks at home, which was lots of wads of paper, and of course they're very volatile. A lot of them exploded, people were killed over the years, and then groups in the pubs then started to have a theme, they would dress up, so Carnival was born from that, but the squibbing was the start of it. And then coming right up to the modern day, post Second World War onwards, we've had organised displays. Obviously the finale after the Carnival procession is the squibbing event.
Light the wads!
We have got the opportunity to set a record. The 400th anniversary in 2005 of the failed gunpowder plot, we had 180. So I said, let's try and get 200, and the clubs have been great, so I got 250.
Okay, now I'm nervous.
From 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, light those squids! sure you're safe. Absolutely fantastic. And you can see the colours. You can see the colours in the middle.
Scriven is unique to Bridgewater, it's unique to Bridgewater Carnival. It's the biggest illuminated carnival in Europe and probably the second or third in the whole world. So it is something special and Scriven is a big part of that.
Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. We sincerely hope that next year we'll have a proper carnival back on the streets of Bridgewater. Have a good journey home and we'll see you back here next year on the streets of Bridgewater on Saturday, the 5th of November.